This is the most iconic drugstore beauty brand of all time. It's also the biggest beauty brand in the world, and every woman has used something from them at some point in their life. So is L'Oreal the gold standard for drugstore makeup, or are they just coasting on their reputation? L'Oreal was founded in 1909 in Paris, and today it is the biggest beauty brand in the world. They own Maybelline, NYX, Lancome, YSL Beauty. Basically, they're behind half the products or more in your makeup drawer. Their slogan says, because you're worth it. But more than a century later, I want to know, are their products still worth it? In this video, we're doing a full face of L'Oreal's newest launches, and I'm not just applying them. We're going to watch what other creators are saying, we're gonna read real customer reviews, and then we're gonna rank each product into one of three categories. You need this, it's fine, and absolutely not. Let's get started. So I'm not really sure what's going on with my skin today. My skin is a mess. My skin has not looked this bad in I don't even know how long. There's some hormonal breakouts going on. I'm not really sure. Let's pray to the L'Oreal makeup gods that this makeup fixes this situation because it's a disaster. All right, so we're gonna start with brows first. We're gonna start with brows because L'Oreal launched this new brow pen and it is actually super cool. So what this is, it's a faux brow, basically like a nano blading style pen, but in makeup. So it has these two very skinny prongs and it comes out like a pen, all right? So it's not a powdery consistency, it's a very thin pen-like line, and it is supposed to mimic brow hairs perfectly, and I've used it for a long time and it actually really does.
So if you know me, I have alopecia, my eyebrows are fake. I am partnering with L'Oreal Paris to show you faux brow. So when I take this off, I have absolutely no eyebrow hairs. I'm using the new L'Oreal Faux Brow. It is a brow pen with 2 points at the top. You shake it before you use it, and this is exactly how I draw on my eyebrows every day. It has the best precision, and the hair-like strokes are so tiny and so real, it's literally insane. Because I don't have any hair, I will layer different colors, so I'm going in with kind of like a lighter blondish brunette. Now I'm gonna go in with my darker shade. I do this to add definition, and then something I like to do is to go and underline just so it's super sharp. I like my eyebrows like that. These eyebrows can actually last up to 2 days. I will sleep in these and I will wear them the next day.
I forgot to tell you guys that that is a part of the product spec. So they claim that this lasts up to 2 days. So it's kind of like a semi-permanent stain. I've been using this for a long time. I've been using this for months. This is the second one I bought. I do not think it lasts for 2 days. I do not think it lasts more than 1 day. With that said, it's not like I think you put it on and it's gone. Definitely not. Like, it lasts the whole day. But when you wash your face, it does come off. So I'm not really sure. Or maybe it's because I have really oily skin, right? Maybe that's why. But I'm not really sure why it's marketed like that, because I don't find that it's a stain, to be 100% real with you. Not that that bothers me, it doesn't. But that's the one thing about it that I have to say I don't think is accurate in the description. I just don't see it as a stain. Let's see what people are saying about this product. 5 stars. So real. I have very fine eyebrows. This is the only thing that has made my eyebrows look real. I keep getting compliments. I'm obsessed with this pen. I highly recommend it. I agree. It really does make your brows look super real. I've tried all of the brow pens. In my opinion, this is the best one. Let's see if anyone said anything bad about this while I use my up to 24-hour brow lamination. Brow gel. 1 star right here. Flaky brow filler. I didn't like this product. Goes on easily. However, it flaked off when dry. Threw away after a couple of uses for poor performance. Would not buy again. I honestly think she probably got a bad one, like a bad batch or something, because it really is not flaky, like for real. Now this product, this is the up to 24-hour brow lamination. This is a clear lamination gel that is supposed to set your brows in place for the whole entire day. Lasts up to 24-hour hold, lightweight, no flake formula that works for all brow textures, brow hair textures. I would say that this does all the things it's supposed to do. It really does provide exceptional hold. I don't find that it's flaky at all. It looks really good. This is a great brow product. This is comparable to like Anastasia Beverly Hills, but less gooey and sticky. I actually prefer this over Anastasia Beverly Hills, believe it or not. I think that L'Oreal slayed this launch. I think these are both phenomenal. So these both go into the loved it category. Let's move on to complexion because I'm dying. I am just dying to fix this face right now. We're gonna start with the Lumi Glotion because everyone talks about this. Everyone's obsessed with this product. This is basically a tinted moisturizer that has glow to it, like quite a bit of glow. And the color that I have is deep glow, so I'm gonna use it more like a bronzer than like a all over face highlighter because my skin is way too oily for an all over face highlighter, but I can do it on the perimeter of the face. So as you can see, it really picks up a lot of the light. It's not glittery, but it has quite a bit of sheen. So let's just grab some of this with my brush and let's just toast the edges. Let's just toast the edges. The interesting thing about this product is you can use it in a lot of different ways. So you can use it underneath your foundation as an all over glow primer, like a tinted moisturizer, but with a lot of glow. You can also use it on top of your foundation like an actual highlighter. You can mix it into your foundation if you want more of like a sheared out glow consistency. You can use it as a bronzer if you buy a darker color, like what I'm doing here to underpaint. As a highlighter, as an underpaint, if you buy a lighter color. So there is just so much flexibility with this product. If you're into makeup, I think you'll really enjoy playing with it and working with it. This goes in the loved it category for sure. Now I'm really excited to show you this product because when I first got it, I found it very different, very, very unique. A lot of creators have been talking about this as well because it's just a really innovative formula. So this is a concealer and foundation hybrid, but it goes on super light and skin-like. And the really cool thing about it is that it is extremely waterproof. So it is sweat-proof, tear-proof, like swim-proof. It's up to 48 hours. 48 hours. I find those claims outrageous. Like, who's gonna wear their makeup like that? Please don't wear your makeup to bed. Now, when you are applying this, there is a technique that you need to follow and it's very sheer, okay? I just have to say that because I think people kind of expect it to be like other foundations and it is absolutely not. It is unlike anything you've ever tried. It dries down immediately into a soft matte finish. So you have to do quadrants of your face at a time. Don't do too big of a space all at once because it dries down too quick and then it's gonna be patchy because you won't be able to control it.
This is my favorite concealer and foundation in one, ready for your everyday. All you have to do is shake it, swipe, and blend for a look that will last all day. I'm applying in small sections and blending out with a brush. I am obsessed with this before and after, and thank you to L'Oreal Paris for partnering with me on this. Now for the ultimate test, I'm going underwater, jumping in, doing laps, back floating, and it's still flawless. This L'Oreal Skinning Foundation isn't just holding up, it's waterproof, heat-proof, and totally life-proof.
Claims to be humidity-proof, 48-hour wear, and transfer-proof. And we are in Vegas right now where it's over 100 degrees. Let's see if it's worth the wear. Sorry, my makeup just, I don't know, it looked okay from afar, but it just looks so textured in person. By this time, I'll be honest, I was like sweating. It was getting so freaking hot outside in the club. I did not love the way it wore. I was so heartbroken because I love a lot of L'Oreal products. I'm trying it again on day 2. Still just looks like up close. Barely covered any of my pigmentation.
She did not like this. She did not like this at all. I've actually heard a lot of people say that it is patchy. I don't find it that patchy. Do I find it the type of foundation that you put on where you feel like your face looks gorgeous? You know that foundation you have that you put on and you're like, damn, I look so much better. I don't find that this gives that vibe. The thing that I do like about it though is that it does last an insanely long time. I don't love it under the eyes. I find it's okay for balancing out some of the dark circles, but if you have serious dark circles like I do, you're gonna need more than this to be able to like brighten. But I mean, you can't really expect something that goes all over your face and that's the color of your face to do all the color correcting and everything. So makeup product is not a magic wand. It's lightweight, it's easy, it's waterproof, it's transfer proof, it will last all dang day. You don't need like a million products like powders and this and that to set. For what it is, I think it's innovative and cool. So I'm gonna place this in the it's fine category because it's not my favorite foundation in the world in the sense that I don't think I look super gorgeous when I wear it, but it is like a good day to day long wear family-friendly foundation. Now, with that said, if you want a hardcore foundation, then we can get into the Infallible 24-hour wear. This is hardcore. They also have the True Match foundation, which is a serum foundation. This is lighter. This is stronger, okay? So if you like Tarte Shape Tape, you will like this. This is like Tarte Shape Tape. It is very full coverage, very strong. I find it heavy around the eyes on more mature skin, or if you have like a lot of texture like me, it can emphasize that texture, but it's great for covering up those really stubborn dark spots. And then I like using the True Match more for brightening under my eyes. I do love this applicator though. It's a triangular doe foot applicator. It applies just the right amount of product. So let's just brighten this up a little bit. Don't do as I did and get a color that is way too light. It is way too light. You have to take everything and every review as a grain of salt because it depends so much on how it looks on you. You know what I'm saying? For example, this is for this, okay? The Infallible that I said was really dense. 5 stars. I've purchased this concealer several times. I love the coverage and applicator. Makes a great primer for eyeshadow. See, this person loves it. There's a lot of people like that love this concealer. It's like a cult favorite, you know? But then there's people that say this too. Super drying, tried on separate occasions, thought first time my under eyes were just not hydrated enough as I'd applied my cream about half an hour prior. Tried again, but about 15 minutes elapsed since I put eye cream on, got the same dry under the eyes. It just started to flake off. So there you go. I need to go light on the concealer lately, but I'm gonna pop a tiny bit of this because it's so brightening, so full coverage right here where I have like a ton of darkness, like the tiniest amount. Let's see if we can just pop that out slightly. So for these guys, what would I rank them? It's fine. I don't know. I don't find them that different, that amazing, that innovative. Do I think they're as good as high-end concealers? Yes, I do. I think they're just as good as high-end concealers. I'm not like mind blown, in love, obsessed, need to make a whole video about it. Let's move into some powder. So this is the True Match Super Blendable Powder. Now, I am a girly that likes loose powder. I like loose powder. I'm gonna say it. I do. We need to powder because I have very oily skin and I have to powder here and I have to powder my eyelids a little bit because they get really oily. Yeah, the texture of this is really nice and light. I mean, I would never use it with this, like never ever, but with a brush, it's going on really nice. Would I reach for it over a loose powder? No, I would not. I would not. I still like loose powder more, but it's actually a really nice pressed powder. So let's put that one in the it's fine category too. Let's move into bronzer. This bronzer is so beloved by everyone. It's the Infallible 24-hour Fresh Wear Bronzer. It has a soft matte finish. It is waterproof and it is absolutely gorgeous. This is one of those bronzers that cannot be beat by a high-end bronzer. It is just as good as any high-end bronzer. It goes on like a smooth, buttery beautifulness, even though it is a powder. But I find powder bronzers, like I don't like it when they're highlighters too, because highlighters do something else. Highlighters are light, you know what I'm saying? Bronzers create dimension and shadow, and I don't find dimension and shadow looks good when it's lit up. I even like using this as a contour for the eye. So if you grab a fluffy crease brush like this one, BK Beauty 202, and you dip into it, you can really carve out the eye in such a soft way. And it really is super long lasting. We all know this one's gonna fall into the loved it category. Let's move into this. This is a new release as well. It's the Lumi Liquid Blush. This is known to deliver a really lightweight, kind of lit from within glowy look. The color that I picked up is 610 Dewy Rich Coral. So you can see here that it really is such a beautiful shade. People are obsessed. It was like actually hard to find a negative review. It's nice. Do you like it? I don't know. Okay, I have this color too. So this color is Glowy True Rose. This color is Dewy Rich Coral. So you can see the differences here. Maybe what we should do is cocktail a little bit of this one on top, like just right here. Should we try? I mean, why the heck not, right? This is the one that I found went on a little bit patchy. I thought this was patchy. What the heck? Why am I having such mixed feelings about this? These go in the loved it category. I can't believe it. Next up is the Le Shadow Sticks. Again, heard really, really good stuff about this one. So this is a swipe and go eyeshadow stick offering high performance, creamy, smudge resistant formula in a format that's perfect for on the go, making it stand out in the drugstore category. Shadow sticks create a high impact eyeshadow look in seconds, you know? They are very easy to work with. Wow, that's gorgeous. Okay, this is the color Brown Bliss, and it's actually very pretty. It is very blendable, very easy to work with.
Can you tell which is L'Oreal versus the Luxe version? I'm gonna swatch them side by side. Here's the pricey Luxe version. Now here's the Le Shadow Stick and Brown Abyss. Can you believe it's only $12.99 versus $33? You know I love my luxury shadow sticks, but oh my goodness, it's more than half the price and the quality is unmatched and it blends so beautifully. I'm obsessed with L'Oreal Le Shadow Sticks, even has a cooling effect and blends so effortlessly with your fingers too. Here's a side by side. L'Oreal Paris is a win for me.
Oh, I literally want to leave it at this, but I want to see how it layers. So I'm gonna layer this guy on top. This one is Cloudy Rose. I don't typically go for these really rosy eye looks. I don't find that pink looks that good on me, to be honest. I look better in like bronzier shades, but I wanna try to see if we can use this as a base and then pop a highlight right on top of it using the same shadow stick. Holy smokes, that is actually so gorgeous. This is gonna be like a staple. Let's grab this guy. Let's see how it looks just popped right on the lid for a highlight. Yeah, that totally worked. That brings in the blush too, huh? That really ties in the blush. These are absolutely phenomenal. Love it, especially Brown Bliss. Brown Bliss is gonna become a staple color in my makeup bag, 100%. Have you guys ever tried this one? This is the L'Oreal Infallible 16-Hour Never Fail Eyeliner. This is in the color Black Brown. This eyeliner is not bad. It's not super creamy. I love a really creamy, sexy, smudgy liner that you can blend out and smoke and just looks so gorgeous and doesn't tug. This one tugs. It does last 16 hours, you know. That's the thing with liners. You kind of sacrifice long wear for smoothness. I hate the smudger in the back. I mean, it's like a plastic, I don't know how that would even nicely smudge anything. I know we are getting long wear for the lack of smoothness, but the applicator is sucky. Like, I don't know. The applicator sucks. It's not smooth. It doesn't glide across the lid. It's just, it's just, All right, Panorama Voluminous Panorama Mascara. I've never tried this one before. So this is a volumizing mascara delivering corner to corner panoramic volume for fanned out lashes. This is a multi-level bristle wand slash brush which captures lashes from the inner to the outer corner for even root to tip coverage. So no mascara ever looks impressive on me, I'm not gonna lie. I always look at influencers when they put their mascara on and their lashes are like boom, you know? And I'm like, how? This mascara does do exactly what it says it's gonna do in the packaging. It does create volume, but in a fanned, non-clumpy way. And it's very soft. The formula is nice. The wand is nice. So for that reason, it goes in the loved it category. Lips. When this got launched, I was very excited about it. I actually made a whole reel about it where I swatched every color that I had. The really cool thing about this, it's a long wearing lipstick, but it's not matte. Usually when we have liquid lipsticks that are long wearing, they are very matte. And not everyone loves a matte lip, myself included. I actually don't look very good with a matte lip. Okay, I'm gonna wear Worth It Medium. It is bold color, long wear, and shiny. Shake it up and apply it. And while I apply it, you can watch my reel so that you can see what the other colors look like. 6 shades of L'Oreal's new liquid lipstick on warm medium skin. These are long lasting up to 16 hours, but are they as nice as they seem online? First up is shade 600, Le New Rose. This is a very pale pink tone on my skin level. It's not my personal favorite, but many of my clients love this. Next up is 601 Worth It, which is a pinky nude with a flattering warmth. The applicator is super easy to work with and you get major pigment with just one swipe. This is 635 Worth It Medium, a soft soft rosy neutral that I consistently gravitate towards. It's extremely flattering for anyone with medium toned skin, and even better if your skin tone leans warm. Next, we have 215 Drunken Rosé. This is a beautiful berry rose. This is perfect when you want to go bold, but not necessarily go red. This is 420 Le Rouge Paris, the most classic of the classics, Poppy Red. And last but not least, 410 Rouge Poppy. This leans more orange toned and has a more vibrant take on a classic red. I honestly think this is a gorgeous lipstick, but what's even better about it, beyond the fact that it's gorgeous, is that it's innovative. You know, it's very long wearing, but it's glossy, which is, I just think it's amazing. I love these. I love these. Love it category. And now the setting sprays of the setting sprays. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 3-second setting mist. 36-hour wear, you guys. My makeup's gonna be on for a very long time. What I really like about this, it has a very fine mist. Micro fine mist is what it says on the website. It's lightweight, very breathable, and it definitely keeps your makeup on forever without leaving any type of weird like white cast or residue. I'm not gonna lie, the smell is strong. It has a very strong fragrance. So it kind of suffocates you a little. It does, it suffocates you a little bit, but it works, so I don't really care. I wouldn't use it every day, but I definitely would use it on a day where I need my makeup to look perfect for a very long time. This 1-star review says it's not for normal dry skin people. This spray feels like hairspray. It looks good the first couple minutes after application, but eventually makes my makeup peel and flake so badly. There are so many other options for setting sprays. This isn't it. Don't waste your money. May work for very oily skin types. The best if you want a setting spray that's gonna make your makeup last. Waterproof, transfer proof, sweat proof, oil skin proof. This is a setting spray that your makeup will not move in. It'll last all day. It does feel like a hairspray on your face, but if you want it to last, this is for you 100%. It's a hairspray for your face, heavily fragranced. But does it work? Heck yeah, it does. So I'm gonna put it in the it's fine category, but only because I think if you want like a glowy finish, you're not gonna like it. If you have dry skin, you might not like it. If you're sensitive to fragrances, which a lot of people are, especially as they get older, you are definitely not gonna like it. It is very strong smelling. It really like hits you in the face. But if you want a very long-lasting setting spray, you don't care about that stuff, or you have very oily skin like me and nothing stays on your face all day, then I do love it. So it's a love it / it's fine. It just depends on who you are. Here is the finished look. Up next on the channel, if you want a full face of the most controversial, most talked about beauty brand on the internet, Jones Road Beauty, then I suggest watching this video next. If you want to keep exploring and want to know what YouTube recommends for you to watch, then head on over here. I'll see you over there.